What's going on? It's January 6th, 2022. I'm back. Oh, man, I've been sick the last few days. Didn't DoorDash, didn't make any videos. Like half the world is right now. Now, I didn't get it as bad as a lot of people got it, so thank God for that. But I feel a lot better today. I may even dash tonight. Just haven't, depends on how the rest of the day goes, but I'm really leaning towards dashing. That's not what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today is last week. So last week, I made $987.75. We'll just round that off to 1,000 in 4 days, right? 3 of those days were part-time. 2 of those days I worked after work. Man, that's a game changer, baby. Could you imagine your boss coming in right now and saying, we're going to need you to work just a little bit more, but we're going to give you a $50,000 raise? No, you couldn't, because it just doesn't happen. But you can give yourself a $50,000 raise by just doing some food photography, man. It's just, there's stress to it and stuff like that, but it's just different. So what I wanted to talk about is one of the most important parts of maximizing your income, and that's multi-apping. So if you've been doing this, more than a month, more than 2 months, man, you got a multi-app. You got to sign up for Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever. I will say this: if you ever see me do an Instacart delivery or an Instacart delivery, one of two things have happened. I've either lost my ever-loving mind or I've totally sold out, because I would never, ever, ever do that. But we're going to compare the two apps, Uber Eats and Grubhub. They're totally different. Now, which one do I like the best? That's the one we're going to talk about first. That's Uber Eats, baby. I love Uber Eats. Uber Eats has better deliveries than DoorDash. They have better hidden tips than DoorDash. They just don't have it. They just don't have the value, and sometimes they have almost no value. The app, they don't give you all the information all at once and stuff like that, especially on a stack delivery. There's a lot of things I don't like about their app. I don't like Uber, for instance, the drive share app, and Uber Eats, of course, a lot like that. So the app sucks, but the deliveries and the hidden tips are great. They just don't have enough value. Sometimes they have no value. But here's what I got to say about Uber Eats. When Uber Eats is busy, I have a great day. Now, I can have a great day without Uber Eats, but every time Uber Eats is busy, I have a great day. Grubhub is totally different. Grubhub is kind of the answer to a lot of Whitey DoorDash's prayers, right? Because Grubhub tells you exactly what you're going to make all the way up front. Now, I've also mentioned, the hidden tip stuff is understandable, but aggravating. Yeah, that's until you don't get one. Yeah, because I only take good deliveries to start off with, So I'll take a $2 a mile Uber Eats delivery, and I'll take a $2 a mile Grubhub delivery. The only difference is that I may get a hidden tip on the Uber Eats. I'm not getting one on the Grubhub. Now, to a lot of people, knowing exactly what you're going to make up front is a big plus. Grubhub also don't have any crazy deliveries. They don't have deliveries. They've never offered me a delivery that was $5 for 15 miles or any of that stupid stuff. All their stuff is at least $1 a mile. There's a whole other group of DoorDashers out there that think $1 a mile, as long as the revenue's $10, is okay, or $8 to $10 is okay. Now, I don't agree with that at all, not even a little bit. But I'm a $2 a mile guy. Grubhub also, their app freezes up all the time. They do give you all the information right off the flip, though, which is really nice. If you want to take something with it or something like that, don't double app, though. But they give you the address of the place, the address where you're going, all that up front. But if you miss a button here or there, that app's going to freeze up. You're going to have to call their support. And their support is off the chain good. They answer the phone like that, baby. They'll even put out a message saying, we're not answering the phone real fast, right? Oh, no. They answer it quick. Just like that. And what else about Uber? About it? Their map program, basically, it just flips over to Google or whatever. I don't like that at all. It's not you. It's a separate deal. You get used to it. I just figured that out. It takes you a minute to figure out when you're taking a delivery where it's going. There's a orange icon, that's where you're picking up, and there's a green icon, that's where you're going. That's before you accept it. After you accept it, they give you all the information, just like DoorDash. Grubhub, when I started doing Grubhub, they were very busy. I was making quite a bit of money with them, stuff like that. But I think they get a little more cranky when you turn down a lot of stuff. And I tend to turn down a lot of stuff. So they seem to be giving me less and less deliveries. And that doesn't bother me now. Sunday, I did $45 with Grubhub. I did $31 with Uber Eats. Saturday, though, that's the day I really killed it. I made $110 with Uber Eats. And I think I only made $843 with Grubhub. You know, so outside apps are at least 25 to 33% of my total revenue, which is a big deal, guys. That's a big deal. That means either one out of every four or one out of every $3 that I make comes from somewhere else other than DoorDash. And I still make quite a bit with DoorDash. I mean, I did over, like 350 with DoorDash on Saturday alone. So that gives you an idea, or 340 with DoorDash alone on Saturday. So that goes to tell you that, yeah, DoorDash still by far the primary app. You know, and I love DoorDash. They do have a lot of horrible deliveries that you got to weed through. So why do you need a multi-app? I'm going to tell you. It's because you want to maximize your money, of course, but sometimes DoorDash is slow. We all know that, and you can pick up some other deliveries. Sometimes the DoorDash app is all off the chain, so then you can pick up some Uber Eats and Grubhub deliveries. Sometimes, DoorDash, when you, let's say you take a delivery and then you get so far, they're going to stop offering you stuff. So this is how I do it. After I do commit to a delivery, let's say that I'm picking up on Lee Oak and I'm going to Bowen. Yeah, once I get past Baxter, the chance of me taking anything else are pretty slim. I'll pause the other two apps. If I get a stacked order from somewhere, I'm going to pause those apps. And then when I'm about 2 minutes away, I'm going to turn them back on, because the other reason why you want a multi-app is you want to get an order in the queue. You want to have a delivery already lined up by the time you're delivering the other one, so you can keep moving all the time. So, well, it's the only way to have that happen is the multi-app. Because DoorDash, you know how they are. After a while, they'll stop offering you stuff, and then they're not going to give you anything else until after you deliver. And then usually the first 2 or 3 orders are, I should say sometimes, will be orders that somebody else didn't want. So you have to filter them out. Well, if you've already got an order from Uber Eats or Grubhub, don't worry about all that. You might even decide to pause the DoorDash app while you go get the other one. Pausing the apps is a big deal. The last thing you want to do while you're driving, while you're making deliveries, is be doing all this stuff. You know, you want to get there, get it delivered, get another one. You know what I mean? So don't aggravate yourself by leaving the apps on all the time, because you're probably going to look. You're probably going to grab the phone. You're probably going to turn it this way. You're probably going to look, and then you're going to do all this, because you ain't going to take it, because you're already on the way to somewhere else. And the delivery they're offering you probably was back where you just came from. Very rarely are you going to turn around and go get something. So why would aggravate yourself? You know, but multi-apping is a great big deal. And DoorDash, man, overall, it's been off the chain good to me all the way along. But since I started working 2 jobs, it has been just wonderful. Is a good word to say for it. I made more money than I've ever made in my life. I wasn't sure how it was going to work. Why do I have a W-2 job for the health insurance? I also got all kinds of life insurance that I was able to purchase because I know I got DoorDash to back it up. I got dental insurance, vacation pay, and a guaranteed income every week. And then DoorDash is a supplemental pay, and it's equal to that of my other job. So a lot of weeks. So it's like double pay. Now, I ain't going to go into the whole story, but I did. I want to tear down. I used to be the big boss, and I said, you know what? Now that I have DoorDash, I don't have to be the big boss. The one tier down only makes about $15,000 less. So I took that job with all the less stress, all the less hours, all of that. And then I got DoorDash, and I've been making, $1,000 a week with DoorDash. That's not close to the $15,000 that I lost by not being the boss anymore. Because a lot of people are going to tell you that is so overrated. But that's it for today, baby. Got a multi-app, and then it's a science, man. Knowing what to take, when to take it, who to take it from. The order in the queue is so important, and just as important is pausing the apps. You don't want to be running those apps all the time because they're going to aggravate you to death. You're going to be going like this all the time, turning down stuff. Because once you get so far, you're just going to deliver that. Just pause them. Then when you're about 2 or 3 minutes away, unpause them and get your order in the queue. And that's how you make money. That's how this becomes a game-changing situation where you're making almost as much with DoorDash as you are your regular job. You're able to go on vacations. You're able to get stuff done around the house. You're able to purchase more life insurance, things like that.